Okay, I haven't made a video in quite some time for a reason. I am waiting on parts. I do have the parts for the 385 and the 390. I'm still waiting on parts for them too. I have been buying parts here and there for the 395, and I am going to hopper stock, so I'm going to start preparing for that probably tomorrow because it's this weekend coming. And plus, I have two 390 cases that I want to sell um, just to make some money back for the channel. I don't know really what saws I want to actually take with me. But I do know that I'm going to take the Homelight 550. Found a new home really fast. So yeah, that's definitely going to hopper stock. Mr. Tasman Kenny, I got your address, sir. I am going to send you something. I seen a video of yours, and I want to send you something because it's basically just taking up space here. So I know you'll probably end up using it, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I do want to say thank you to David Thorne. David Thorne donated a 385 piston and cylinder, and I need to get the rod bearing that goes in between the piston and the rod. I need to get a bearing for actually both saws that I'm trying to build. My 365 special. The reason why I haven't posted any videos on that or even run it, I took it apart, put it back together, and it literally has so much compression that I have ripped a starter cover off of it trying to start this saw. But I already know what the problem is. I know exactly what it is. When I pressed the case together with the bearings and everything on it, it was totally loose. Like, well, it wasn't real loose. It was loose enough to turn the crank real easy by hand. Okay, I'll go put the case bolts in. The case bolts tightened it up, and it made it really hard to actually turn. I mean, it was really hard to turn. Like, I sit there and I be on both sides of the crank trying to loosen it up. And when I put my my clutch on, I tighten it down onto the clutch side. It gets too tight where I can't even pull, and that's the reason why I have went through. I pulled it so hard it ripped the bolts completely out of the case. That's how much tightness I had on it. So I'm back to the drawing board on that. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to find some wedges, and I'm guessing it's right there in the crank somewhere. Take the cylinder back off of it, put the wedges down in there, and barely tap them to see if I can loosen it up somehow without trying to take the case apart. One thing that I think might be a problem is that is a 365 special chainsaw with a 365, probably an X torque crank. That could be what's wrong with it too. Maybe, I don't know. I've never built one, so I don't know. This is my first go around with it. But finally getting enough parts together to build the 390. I bought a clutch cover. I got a starter cover. I got the what do you call that stupid thing that goes on the inside of the starter cover? the little plastic thing that holds all the wires and crap in it, that thingy. But I'm thinking seriously about putting a pop-up piston in it, because I don't really want to port the saw, because I know that the saw's already got enough power. And oh yeah, I'm waiting on carburetors too. I bought two carburetors that are 394s, and they will bolt onto the boot, because I've actually seen somebody here on YouTube actually do that. And I've got the coils, I've got the mufflers. I'm waiting on a tank and a couple full wraps to come from Canada. Still. And what else am I into? Oh yeah, I'm waiting on some parts for the Steel 041 sitting down there. Has no spark, so going to put a new coil in it to see if that will fix it. If not, I'm going to chip it. Let's see. I've got the 385 and the 390 over in a bucket soaking to get the grime off of it. I know tomorrow I'm going to start on that. God, what else have I got? Bought some seals for the 395, and the 390 and the 385. They all take the same seal, according to HL Supply. Now this is what I'm going by on HL Supply. If it ain't, I'm gonna be very pissed. But yeah, maybe I'll have some more videos coming, hopefully. But to the next video, you guys have a wonderful day. I know this wasn't like a how-to video or whatever. It's just this is what I've been really doing. I've been waiting on parts and trying to figure out a few things on my own. So, to the next video, you guys have a wonderful day.